Hey guys, Malakith here. Um, I'm not going to do a let's play on this. This is just a sort of an introduction to a game for your own interests. So this is Vindictus. It's a free-to-play. You could call it an MMO. It's not quite an MMO. So what you have is you have a central hub world, sort of town area, which you can see here, with other people sort of standing around. Going about getting their quests and whatever else. To get quests, you walk into these buildings that have the exclamation marks, and you enter into a sort of a 2D, like you can see here. So these are the different people you can talk to, and the text comes up down here. So then you click story, and then you get a wheel, kind of Mass Effect in Origin, but it's not really answers to different answers to the same question. It's just, you know, a wheel of things you can talk to them about. Sorry. And you click through the text like this to gain your quest. I'll just click all the way through it, as it's not anything of interest to specifically read in this case. So then you exit up here. So I'll demonstrate going to a dungeon. So you head to the dock, which is area transition, and if you look up in the top left, you can see these are the things I will take into the instance with me. So health potions, revival feathers, repair kits, another kind of potion, and some bombs. So if we go up to this board here, you can pick the different areas. You can see they're level dependent. So this one's level 1 to 10, 10 to 21, 22 to 31, etc. So it's got a leveling system, much like a standard MMO. So you click it, and then you, for example, create a party. And in here you can set normal, difficult, normal, hard, or hero as your difficulty. You can set it so you want to run it alone or up to 4 people, and you can also make it so only people you invite into the party can join. So there is random pickup groups. It sort of just allows you to join them at will. Back on the previous screen you saw with the more notice board looking one. So I'll set that to private. And over here you have all the different missions you can run. So, for example, Blood Prince is red because I'm not high enough level to do it. And you can see the quests that tie in with it is being from another world. If you push, I think it's N, no, it might be M, sorry, M, you get your quest log up. But anyway, so I'll do being from another world because that's the one I can do. These bars here are how many points in each instance you've unlocked, which you can see from the left here. So if I can complete it without repairing armor, that gets me 20 points towards the bonus, towards this score for that specific instance. It uses it sort of as like a level cap, so some of them won't let you progress to the next instance until you've got a certain score in the previous ones. You don't normally have to do everything, but it does mean you end up running the instance a couple of times. They do vary from time to time, not huge amounts, but sort of the layout's different and some of the monsters are different. So I'll just go with, I don't know, win with fewer than... Well, actually no, I'll go with incapacitated less than 3 times. I might be able to achieve that on my own. So then we'll go create party. And what this does is it takes you to a boat, which acts as like a staging ground for you to make your group. So just wait for this to load in. So it's just like a little private instance. Your group would all meet up here. There's a shop there for you to buy sort of replacement potions and things like that. But this is the first place where I can demonstrate some fighting. So my character here is sort of, not really a tank, but can make use of a shield to block enemy attacks. And if you time it right, you get a counter attack. But so left click is sort of a quick strike, pretty weak. In comparison, right click on your mouse is a heavier strike. But to be honest, neither of these are what you want to be using, because this game is all about combos. So for example, if I do 2 left clicks and a right click, you get that attack. If I do 3 left clicks and a right click, you get a spin attack, and I can keep right clicking to continuously do this spin attack, which is a 360 swipe. The other one I will try and demonstrate on that fish actually. So you need to do 4 left clicks and then hold the left mouse button down. Sorry, right mouse button. It charges it up, and that does a silly amount of damage and sends things flying and tries to break the physics as well, as you can see the sort of the steel clipping through the post there. But anyway, so when you're done, you can start, and that will take you to the instance. You get a nice little sort of intro cutscene that shows all the people in the party, and they wave really camply at the camera. So it takes you to the dungeon. In this case it's sort of a burning town. 2 attacks I didn't tell you about. I've bound them to different buttons, so I can't tell you the default ones, but you have a grab attack, which on weakened enemies lets you grab them and then throw them, and the other one's kick. So you can also jump and then smash them into the floor like that. See if I can get a powered up attack to hit this guy. Oops, just messed that up completely. So it sends him flying. As you can see, I like the knock them up in the air attack. So I can grab this mace up and start smashing people with it. I can also throw it at them, which deals quite a bit of damage if you get the right kind of weapon. Obviously throwing a pitchfork in someone's face isn't going to have them enjoying the rest of their day. Missed completely there. Let's go for a spin attack. As you can see, there's quite a lot of physics in here, things breaking, so I can pick up this club. So attack, smash onto the floor. If you push F, you get a sort of little target up, and then you can throw it. I wouldn't say there's particularly large amounts of depth to the game, but it's nice to sort of, run through and just smash things in the face. It's quite a pick up and play kind of game. You just drop in and out of it whenever you feel like. So here we go. It's a thing called get. So you use your grab attack and you rip it up, and this is how you find items for crafting and stuff. So you can see I've got some leather there. If you look on the right hand side just under the mini-map, you can see some bonus missions that you get to do. So obtain a fine vampire robe, that's a random drop off the boss at the end. Defeat Ashen and Grave Dirt, they're 2 boss monsters with objects, so you'd have to pick up things off the floor and kill them with those. So in terms of other characters, you've got, I think he's called Larn. He's got sort of a dual-wielding sword spec going on. He kind of just dashes around causing absolute havoc, but takes a lot of damage in doing so. There's Evie, I think it's called, which is a mage. It doesn't really work quite so well as mages in other games because it's sort of directional and it's not sort of auto-targeting at all, so you end up missing quite a bit. And there's not a wide range of spells at low level, so it gets a bit repetitive. But I think if you stick with it, she does become quite interesting. And the new guy they just added, I honestly don't know his name, but he's a massive guy with a huge, great big sort of tree log, basically, that acts as a club, which he throws around, causes chaos with. So as you can see, if you get your combos right, it's not too difficult, especially on this difficulty. So when this finish thing comes up, you want to kick them, and then they drop an item, like that. And it's all about getting combos. You get more damage for the larger combos you can get without getting hit, so I just lost one there. Not really much more to say about this. some of the missions, I mean this is just a basic mission running through the town, but later on, and in fact earlier than this, when you get to the sort of the large bosses at the end of an instance area, for example I think it's the second instance, it's just the sort of ice caves, you end up going against a massive polar bear, and you know, it's got that sort of feel of large scale monsters to it that old games definitely used to have, and the newer ones tend to avoid. They like their sort of man-sized enemies. So this one isn't going too well. So you can see special monsters have red names. So as well as the two bosses here, we've got one called a Swift Vampire who gets bonus stats to speed, I believe. You get different ones. Some are unstoppable, means he's harder to kill. There's some that blow up when you finally do kill them, so you have to run away. Okay, here's the two bosses, Grave Dirt and Ashen. I'm going to have to drink a potion here. I'm just going to get sieged. Ow. You can see they've only got a single health bar. If you had more people in here, their health bars would be a lot higher to account for the extra damage output your group can manage. So the difficulty does scale. Ow, not going so well. I do find my character struggles against bosses quite a bit. He just doesn't seem to have the speed to get attacks in quick enough before they can retaliate. But it may just be the way I play her. They're both down on the floor, so I'll take full advantage of this. So he's nearly dead. I want to kill him with an item if I possibly can. So where's something sharp? That'll do. That's the white one I want to kill. Let's walk round. Missed. Missed him. There we go. So let's just poke that one. Yeah, he's still got quite a bit of health left. Ow. Okay, so what can happen is your armour breaks like that. So you can see she's not wearing very much now, which will appeal to some people, I'm sure. The less said about that, the better, I think. So let's grab something to throw at him. Ah, that seemed to go straight through him. That one didn't kill him, but it has knocked him down. I'll stop picking out the bombs, they don't work. They're mining bombs, so they don't really damage people. Apparently he took that in the face as well, quite happily. So these little red things that are laying on the floor, they're sort of health crystals. You run over and pick them up and it will boost some of your health back. There you go, pickaxe to the face, completed the bonus mission. Got to throw that away. And then I can kick. And then I can pick up the stuff. So let's carry on. Ah yeah, I forgot to repair, didn't I? That's silly of me. You take a lot more damage when you're not wearing any armour, as makes sense. Shield bash. Let's see if I've timed this right. Nice. So that got all of those guys. So now we can repair our armour. So you use a repair kit. And apparently she's repairing her armour on his face. And pulling gloves on as an animation apparently repairs your chest plate, but we won't go into that too much. Oops, fell through the floor. That's not going to help my health. Ah, so here we go. Got a pitchfork. Which apparently you can throw when it's in the middle of his chest. So, yep, there's some more to spawn. Smashing myself through the floor, that was close. Note to self, don't smash hammer into floor you're standing on. So the shift key is the dodge and block ability for anyone who is interested in this. It does teach you most of it in the tutorials, although I do seem to remember they weren't amazing tutorials. So you may want to sort of watch a few guides that other people have done that go into a bit more depth, but I mean, if I can work it out, you guys should be able to. So these red bits are sort of zone transitions. If you're in a party, you'd all have to get to them to transition to the next zone. Oh. So let's drink a potion, some blow half health. And have a go down here. So you find these little sort of treasure chest things scattered around them, certain maps, which contain bonuses. I think this guy's still alive. Let's kick him. Oh no. So certain mobs you can grab and certain ones you can't. I think it also depends which character you're playing, as obviously if you're a bigger character you can grab bigger things. So these little green orb things nearly always hang around these vases. Yep, nothing of interest in there. Oh, yep, that's got him. So when there's lots of guys, I do just like going into this spin attack to kill some and at least spread the rest out. Roaring. Let's see if he likes this. No, he doesn't. Now we can pick that up. Hit that. It would unlock that door there. Not really sure why you'd want to do that, because generally you don't get that far ahead of your party members. But they do use it for other things. So that's a message from the server telling you about all their special deals. So it is a free-to-play game, as I mentioned. There is a shop for you to go and buy something. In all the time I've played, I have never had even the slightest inclination that I need to go to the shop to buy anything to progress. So they're doing a bad job of trying to monetize their game, but a good job of making it a game that I want to carry on playing, because they're not bugging me all the time. So read into that how you will. I'm sure if you did actually buy some of their stuff, you could level quicker, or, you know, the standard stuff for free-to-play games. But it's by no means a requirement. So I should be near the boss now. I think he'll be through this next transition. So that's a poisonous foul goblin, so I think if he hits me I get poisoned, which is losing health over time. So I want to try and avoid him, really. Ow. And so I let him hit me in the face. Good plan. Go me. And again. There we go. So it is pretty much a combo button masher. It reminds me of playing Tekken, but then I was a lot younger when I last played Tekken, so it probably says more about my abilities to play Tekken than anything else. Yep, so this area is the final boss fight area. Seems to have to kill these guys first just to get to spawn. Let's roll out of there. Try and get the spin attack going to at least spread them out a bit. Ow. Okay, he hurts. Apparently he doesn't like being hit in the face by a wooden barrel or anything. So, there we go. The boss has spawned, and he's got some friends as well, it seems. Is that one gone? Ow. So I'll grab this magic powder and dodge his fireball. Let's overkill on there. Have a drink of another potion. Okay, I didn't roll out of the way quick enough there. So as you can see, he's got the 2x thing on his health bar, which means he has more than one bar of health. I have to knock him down and knock him down again. And my attack stopped there because I ran out of energy, which is the bar below my health at the top there. So you can see it's out to 130. Dodge that one. If I hit him enough times in the right place, it should knock him down. But I don't think I'm going to manage it. No. Ow, helmet broke. Let's get out of there. Yeah, that one caught me. Come on, get up. Potion. Oh dear. Oh, that was close. Again, need to back away. Nearly got him. There we go. And then you get a nice little cutscene at the end showing you whoever dealt the killing blow, which in this case doesn't look very impressive, but when you get some of them where someone's stabbing him through the back of the head while another one's doing a jump attack. You do get some very impressive sort of slow motion kung fu style moves. So now go around collecting all your loot whilst the outro music plays. So you can see these green things spawn because it's near that chest. On the higher difficulties they do hurt a lot. So that was the bonus mission for breaking off his steel blade. It seems to be if you can actually target his blade you can get it to snap off, but then you get a very sort of arcade Japanesey style sort of max combo scoring system with telling you how you did. And a breakdown of your money earned, XP gained, you know, stuff like that. So that, guys, is Vindictus. I will post a link in the description for anyone who's interested in getting it. Thanks for watching.